there aren't really too many avenues that you can go that's gonna be able to, make you a lot of money just at a high rate, like trading. And then, from anywhere in the world on top of that.
Yeah, bro. I agree, man. Like, just think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with DJ Easy, Pips on the mic, aka Sir Hans Felix. I got my man Christian. You see my man over there, got his turtleneck on. You already know he's standing on business. So if you are watching this for the first time, this is Fortune's Funding's Payout Stories. I already told you who I am. Brother, it's your time to shine. Introduce yourself. Tell them where you from, man.
Yeah, my name is Christian. From the south side of Chicago. 23 years old. I've actually only been trading about, I think January will make 2 years.
Okay, damn, 2 years. So you like a COVID trader, baby.
Yeah, I am. I'm still new in this thing.
That's what's up, bro. But here you are. You're already getting yourself a payout story. You're doing pretty good for yourself, man. Got to pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
You got to fix that turtle. Yeah, 2 years, bro. What's up with it, though? Yeah, bro. So you are from where?
Chicago, south side.
South side Chicago. Okay. Shout out everybody from Chicago right now, man. Say what's up to your people real quick, man. You know what's up. Shout out Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Shout out
all the great.
Yeah. So what's it like to be on the South Side, bro? Does that give you like a different type of drive, just like growing up in that environment, or just knowing where you're from? Like, what does that do for you?
Yeah, it's definitely an immense amount of pride that comes with being from Chicago. And really, just coming from any major city, I feel like you got the one up on life, because you just on a daily basis, you just go through so much, experience so much. So yeah, it's crazy, like, just the amount of stuff you will see. So it's like I know people see all these like videos on social media, like all the craziness that be going on in New York. Like people say, like New York is not a real place. Like all the stuff that we have, there'll be some crazy stuff happening in Chicago too. It just don't like get documented that much.
Right. We gonna keep it undocumented though. You know what I'm saying? But
we like to lay low.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, bro, I want to say this. I want to congratulate you for being a fortunate trader. And another thing is, like, you actually chose trading to channel your aggressiveness, your skill set, your hustle. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't speak for people who come from Chicago, but I can speak for people who come from like South Florida, DC, or Philly, because like I have ties there. But I can imagine, like, for people that look like us, especially, choosing a route that's legally earning you money without having to put yourself at risk has to speak for something. Would you agree?
Definitely. Yeah. This is like, there aren't really too many avenues that you can go that's gonna be able to, make you a lot of money just at a high rate, like trading. And then, from anywhere in the world on top of that.
Yeah, bro. I agree, man. Like, just think about like putting in the only risk you putting yourself into is some risk management on the charts. So talk to us about like how it's been for you, just like learning the skill in 2 years so far and making it here. Like, what was your payout amount into? Like, just tell us a little bit more about that side of your trading experience with Fortune's Funding.
For sure. So it's funny you asked that, and literally my mind just went to the very first time I ever funded up a live account, and this was about I guess the last crypto bull run. So I've been trading a little bit longer than 2 years, maybe coming up on 3 years. But I remember my first time funded up, man. I funded up $700, and I hopped in a XRP trade. I think XRP had some news. Like it was early morning. I was fresh funded up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to end well. Carry on.
I think I lost the whole 7 in the same day. The whole 7.
Golly. There it
And
is.
I was hurt too. Yeah. I know how it be when you get in the trade and then it's just not going your way, and then you get hot. It's like, oh man, like
Yeah.
at that moment, I knew. And so I definitely didn't let that discourage me though, because I knew that once I had the skill set down, the risk management and just my own trading style and plan, that trading was going to be able to take me some places. And so fast forward a few years, I believe Fortune Funded just came into existence. What was it, February?
Yeah.
This year, February 2023. Yeah. So and I found out about Fortunes in, I want to say maybe like April or May. I've been rocking with it, so practically since the beginning, and I've watched how it's grown. Just over the short couple months. Man, I think James is doing a really great job. Just everything. The management is great. He's consistent as well. Does what he says he's gonna do. He's really built a great community for the people. And I can truly see that. This is his way of giving back. Cause I know I'll be looking in the chat sometimes, and people be in there tripping sometimes, man. And they be sounding real ungrateful, but he keep it calm and do his thing and make sure you take care of everybody. And man, as far as the payout, I actually back around May, I had purchased a $100,000 account. I actually had passed that thing in both phases in less than a week.
Sheesh, what the heck are you trading, my boy?
I was on fire. I think I was trading probably Nas and GJ.
Shout out to Nas, shout out to GJ. Yes, sir. Got the boy DJ. Yes, sir.
Be having that beautiful structure. So, and then I remember my first day, it was the following week, I was, live, ready to go. First day, I'm up 8K. First day. I was in GU sales. I was in one GU sale and one GJ sale. So, and them things had me stupid blue. And then I went to sleep that night, stop loss and profit. I was thinking I'm gravy. But I woke up with that email from Fortunes talking about breach.
Unfortunate.
I was hurt. I was hurt, man. I didn't know what happened. So I guess, overnight the trades pulled back and just that equity drawdown. And it closed me out. I was still 3K in profit, but just that 5K, it pulled back and I was hurt.
Man, let's just say this, bro. It's very unfortunate this side of the industry where obviously the rules are the rules, right? The 5%. Yeah. You're thinking, how is it that I'm up $5,000 or $8,000 and you get a drawdown of $5,000? How is that possible that you reached the account? Somebody reached out to me just yesterday about that. I'm like, yo, I'm not exempt to the same rule. It's you made some money, but the 5% is the 5%. And man, it hurts, bro. It's damn, it's money that I made. It's not like I lost the equity. Well, you did lose.
I was still in profit.
I can't remember which other companies do this, but I do like it when I would rather everything that gets counted against somebody is below the starting balance. You see what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be realistic because then that's out the window for the 5% rule. So, a lot of people have definitely ran it up and got caught up in that same situation. So if you're watching this right now, hey, be careful. The 5% is the 5%. So yeah, bro.
Yeah. So what I went and did was I set an alarm on my phone now. I go off every day, Monday through Friday at 3:50 Central Standard. It said close all trade. I was
you got that? My
close all
man.
trades, man. You feel me? I ain't getting caught up like that again. But
Yeah.
so, fast forward to the payout. Man, it was a 10K account purchased back in October. And I wasn't even really using the account that much just because I was trading live. And so then, I got around to passing the two phases. And still, probably like the majority of November, I didn't really touch the account. And then it was a CPI on like whatever it was back in November. Like it was like the middle of November. CPI. Yeah, I seen that video. CPI, my dog.
Yeah, bro. Come on,
CPI, my dog. You know. So, that's the CPI, one of my favorite at that time.
Of course, CPI one of your favorite.
I dropped two lots on Nas early in the morning, like before the news, and then it had been buying. CPI came out and it just shot up. And I've noticed something about just this fourth quarter. It hasn't necessarily been holding true, maybe like the past week or so, but
every
it seems
Wednesday.
like at least, well, no, but at least for Nas, it seems like the market has been setting its direction for the day during London session.
Right. Yeah.
And then now maybe like the past week or so, it'll like I noticed like it'll continue pushing in that direction and then do a little reversal.
Yeah.
And so, I definitely want to monitor that some more and see if that's like, really holds true year round. If like, London session, like where people really need to be.
Man, let me congratulate you and give you a quick bouquet, if so to speak, because you've been trading for 3 years. Let's just say that, right? And
Yeah.
I'm already picking up that the reason why we're even having this interview is because you have great trader tendencies. You have a good sense of awareness, right? You also realize that backtesting is something that you can implement for the next quarter. A lot of traders that I talk to, I have mentees and different types of people reach out to me, and they'll be asking me questions, and I'm like, I can tell that some people are like more structured in a way where you have to tell them that, okay, this is information that's necessary for the next quarter. But as a trader, you literally have to take in information and data, knowing that it's going to serve you purpose in the next year and the next quarter, because like you got some people when they come from mentalities where it's like they're always on survival mode, right? So they always on the mentality of like living day by day. So any experience that happens to them, they don't take it as important. They just take it as, okay, this is something that has to happen right now that I got to just move on to. When in reality, when it comes to trading, bro, everything has its purpose. Losses, wins, you name it. So I hear that you talk about fundamentals. So like I can tell you're big on fundamentals and you're always learning. So that's good too, bro. So I'm giving you all your points, man. I'm peeping game. Now,
Thank you.
Continue, bro. Before we continue, we gotta also, man. When a brother is well dressed, we gotta get points, man. We see the fit, bro. You see you put some thought into the fit, man. You got a nice little, fall weather, like a nice calm little turtleneck, like we talking about a light brown. Man, I see the back of the car, like, you put some thought into it, my boy. Now tell everybody why it was important for you to dress the way you did for this interview.
Just being clean, man. And this ain't nothing, too costly either. This H&M head to toe. So, there you go. You trying to get fresh too. Just hit your local H&M. It's not gonna run you too much. It's reasonable. But it's a good feeling. Actually, I was coming from an interview at a dealership, so that's actually why I am just this clean. But it's always a good feeling to get up, throw the business casual on.
I like that, bro. And we appreciate that, honestly. I'm a well-dressed man myself. I love me some H&M. I love me some, some Express, sometimes you Zara, what I'm saying? Like nothing too crazy. Like obviously you can throw that with the expensive, kicks, the Alexander McQueens, like, things like that you rock with, the Chain Reacts or, some Balenci's, stuff like that. But nowadays, man, it's just all about the quality above anything because just like the market makers, just like the way the world works, bro, there's always a factory that provides the making of clothes for a cheaper price. And with the supply and demand of how things work, then you distribute and redistribute. You feel me? So it's all about the laws of supply and demand. And we trade that, we really trade that.
Yeah.
So how much was your payout?
Payout was for 5,300.
Hey.
And then with the 80% split, I came out 4260 my way.
Tough. That's tough. It sounds like you just hit a parlay.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I was actually like the number one on the leaderboard. Like for that week, like the last like week or two November.
Bro, I'm just peeping. You're the Christian that I peeped on the leaderboard, man. Hey, good shit.
Yes,
good.
Yes, you finna get right back there too.
I like that. I like that, bro.
It's like I think I'm a get an account, and I'm a flip it crazy, and then I'm just not even gonna touch it. I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna just get another account, so I'll just stay on the leaderboard every week.
Oh, that's how you do it. He's dropping some game. I hope y'all taking notes. So, Christian, bro, I want to ask you, what have been your most recognizable lessons for 2023 that has helped you or you feel like will help you into your trading journey going forward?
Oh man, you talking about in the markets or outside?
You learned this year, good or bad? It's okay.
Well, definitely. When in the markets, definitely taking profit. And that's something that I'll struggle with. Because there are times, I'll be up, like, and I'm talking like up, right? And then I'm just wanting to trade to continue pushing in that direction forever. But like all things, it must pull back a bit, and then I end up closing with like a fifth of what was originally on the screen. Like, and so yeah, just taking the little wins for sure. They all add up. I definitely heard somebody say like, no, nobody ever went broke taking profits.
You can't go broke taking profits, my boy. You can't.
No, nobody ever blew an account taking profits.
It's true.
And another thing that I recently realized, another one of my issues was I would be in a rush to pass the phases to get to that funding stage when like before there was I don't know if Fortune's ever had a limited number of trades, but I know other firms, they had like 30 days or whatever, and like that 30 days is like like they're giving you time to pass the phase, like, because it's not like you can do it in a week, but like things take time, and so like it's not a process that should be rushed. That's definitely one thing that I had to take a step back and realize. And so now we're fortunately got an unlimited trading days, so definitely no excuse.
That's true. Y'all heard that. No excuse.
You feel me? You could be down on account, almost go to account and still bring it back.
And still take your time and bring it back. And that's very important, bro. I'm glad you said that because if anybody's going to learn some patience trading, it better be with an opportunity like Fortune's Funding where you have unlimited trading days. Because at this point, why are you rushing? Like, if you can't see no setups, you got to live enough days to realize that your setups will be back on the charts if you know the high quality setups. November was not that great of a month for me. And I closed out. Wait, actually, the first week and second week of November was actually a great. But in the middle of November, just like you said, bro, I'm thinking the next day after core CPI is going to be a continuation like they were doing the last quarter. And then, bro, every Wednesday without fail, you see this wick right here, they'll just take out the previous day's liquidity and reverse right back. So pointing at connecting that with what you said, also, it's like you got to learn how to close your trades or take those profits, because you cannot settle for the idea of sacrificing what you currently have for the potential or what you will potentially have later. So it's like you see the 5,000, you don't close it, well, the market's going to close it for you. It's going to make that decision for you. Out here thinking you're going to be making more, you end up making less, way less, and sometimes none at all. And it hurts, bro, because you know what number you saw. You saw the profits you could have been making potentially. And then it's when that moment happens and you come to your senses and you're like, damn, I should have closed that trade. But at the time, you wasn't really looking at the profit like it was anything, because you had the idea of thinking, you know what, I'm going to see more out of that trade. So these are dangerous things. It's not greed, it's over anticipation. And sometimes we have to be content knowing that even when we thought we could have made more, but that equity right there could help you make more, because you can risk the next trade from the equity that you make, right?
Facts. Yep. And then, you know, just even like you said, closing out that position, and then if the market does decide to reverse on you, now you know you have that extra equity to play with, and your judgment also isn't being clouded by your original position. Yep. Like, but man, I was trading gold on Monday. Go had a crazy day on Monday.
Boy,
and I think I closed out maybe like 6 or 7K profit. And then it continued to drop some more. And we always think like, oh, well, what I would have been up, I would have been up 16K, but
in 1 hour,
you know, it's cool.
287 pips from like 10 to 11, bro. That was wild.
Yeah, that's different for gold.
Right.
And that's so, but you know, I closed out with my 7. I was cool. I was happy.
Right. And bro, it's 7K. Like, who's mad?
Right.
Yeah, it's like being able to find your happy medium, like just being right in the middle. It's tough, but man, it is a blessing to be able to be content, be satisfied, and still be hungry at the same time. It's a very, very, very meticulous state of mind to be as a trader. And it's crazy because not many people can make it there, bro. It's like, if it's not the greed, it's the anger, it's the frustration that comes with it. It's the over trading, you know, it's the lack of patience. And then learning how to be patient when you're holding on to trades. And how were you able to figure out your balance in such a short time?
So, man, for those who just work a regular job, and, you know, I'm not even talking about anything where you need a degree for, you know, just working at McDonald's or Walmart. People like just out here in the world, it could be difficult to make just $100 a day. Sometimes, depending on, you know, what state you live in, the job that you have. And so really I just had to set a goal for myself and know, like, okay, like $100 a day. If I see like 300 plus on the screen, like, that's, you know, I should consider closing it out. And then, you know, we start to talk about getting into the thousands, like, okay, $3,000, like that's a month's worth of work right there.
Oh, that's a solid.
Like,
hey, how much is that wage where you
at? Believe it might be like 15 in Chicago, something like that. But most, yeah, it's like 15, but most places paying a bit more.
Absolutely. So let's run the math.
Yeah.
So if you make $300 in a day divided by 15, that's 20 hours of work. And if you make $3,000 divided by 15, that's 200 hours of work
That's
that
your
we are
life.
blessed to see in minutes, in a few hours on the charts, bro. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing, man.
So it was really that because like getting up and working a bunch of hours, doing doubles and feeling like I'm hardly making any money like that. Them days was just right around the corner for me. So like that, it's still fresh on my heart for real. And so definitely had to put it in that perspective. And then plus, I just had twin girls back in February too.
Oh,
So
bro,
it's different for me now. I really been forced to grow up a bit at 23.
Wow, bro. I didn't see that one coming, man. Wow, 22 twin girls, you said?
Yeah,
yeah. You listen to Nas?
Nah, what do you say?
To all the girls and players in the world, God blesses us and gives us back with just precious little girls.
Man.
And they hit you. You got hit twice, bro. What was you out here doing before 23? Golly. Hey, man.
I do everything well,
They say Chiraq got one of the coldest brothers out here, man. Clearly, you are one of them. So, quickly. G Herbo or Lil Durk?
Man. I'm gonna have to go to the Durk way. But I mean, they both two of my favorites. Herb, he more that hardcore rap. So that's the only reason he don't get that much mainstream attention. Yeah, but they both like that for sure.
All right. So, bro, one of my favorite collab songs from both of them?
Which one?
That Who Won't Smoke Nardo Wick remix, bro.
Wait.
Who Won't Smoke Free? Oh man. That boy said.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some of the bars, but nah, yeah. That was hard.
That on fire. When I tell you it's fire.
I know, like people from Chicago, man, they waiting.
Is that?
Waiting on them because like they got I know they gotta have like so much music together, but it's just unreleased. Like they ain't really got too many songs together that's out. That's one of like the most slept on, looked for collapse Chicago history for real.
Yep, that's true. Did you also grow up on the days where it's like a lot of Chief Keef influence and then the King Von influence? Like what are people listening to now? Like what's your playlist before you start trading? Do you have one?
Honestly, man, I've been a bit out of touch with the music these days. I actually make music myself. I'm gearing up to drop my first project probably in like February. I'm not going to speak on that too much right now, but definitely, when it's dropped, like it's quality. It ain't, it ain't sounding like, anything from these days. I'm talking like real genuine music. But I mean, lately, man, I just been listening to that Drake album. Lil Tecca from New York.
Lil Tecca, yeah. I know Lil Tecca. Yeah, I know Lil Tecca.
Yeah. His new album decent. Like it's one of those where you just play and like all the songs like blend together. So
yeah. You know what?
it's smooth.
I'm gonna check that out.
It's smooth because I was stuck on that second song. That one with Kodak for forever, and then like
I'm gonna have to check that
out. It's smooth. Yeah, that Heaven on Earth, that Fell in Love, Salty, and Tech. Them top 4 on there.
I'm gonna definitely look that up, fam. Appreciate that. And so as we close out this amazing interview, is there anything you would like to tell people that are watching right now, or maybe leave a message to yourself when you watch this video one more time?
Just to keep going. For real, don't give up. You know, just like everything else, you're gonna have them ups and downs. You're gonna have them days where the market got you feeling like, you know, you on top.
Feel like you feel like
the man. You feel like the man. You feel like the woman. You know, you own one that day, and then it's gonna be days where the market spank you. You know, where it break up with you, hurt your heart a bit. True. It's okay. I saw a post. It said trading is a business. You know, you got to treat it like that. You got to take it very seriously. You got to treat it like a business, but it's a business where, you know, your profits is your revenue and your losses is the expenses. So, you know, this is just another way to look at things. And also one thing that I struggle with in the beginning, and you know, I don't know who else needs to hear this. Well, go and get a job, man. Go and get a job. You need money to trade.
Doyle's face.
You need capital to trade with. You know, people be sitting around, you know, trying to flip the car note money. You know, like just do what you gotta do. You know, stay down for a couple months. You know, grab you a Fortune's funded account, because it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like just the return on your investment you can get from a funded account. Like I'm talking, you know, especially you throw the promo code on top of there. Well, stop playing. I think I got the 10K account for like $80, and then had, you know, a 4K withdrawal. Like, what else can you do that?
That's a fact, bro.
You feel me? You can't even really do them type of numbers with business credit, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I had this whole entire interview one time, and I was telling the guest, like, yo, trading evaluation firms is like business credit. You know, like you pay for a certain amount, you make that type of profit, you reinvest it. That's how you use it instead of using your own capital. Like I see a lot of people used to talk smack, you know, making this business look more shady than it is versus, like, let's say a casino. Like, are you serious?
Right.
Even when you go back to trading your own capital, you're like, damn, what the heck was I doing before? I'm more structured, you know, like more disciplined. Yeah, and it's like, man, it's forced you to be more disciplined. And
you know,
once you have more capital, of course, like you get to like risk it for the biscuit. But this is definitely I think in trading right now, the prop firm space or the evaluation firm space has helped more than it has hurt people. You know, if you was already gambling, you still gambling. It ain't a change. If you was already blowing accounts, what's the difference between buying a whole bunch of accounts just to see your life change around? Like if you're gonna have a plan to just buy a couple of accounts, trade them accordingly, you're bound to see some good results and revenues. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to each their own. You know.
You know, where else can you get access to $100,000, you know, worth of equity for less than $500? And, you know, you don't even need to run your own credit. Like,
that's true. That's another fact right there, bro. I see you on your trip, bro. I appreciate that, man. For 23 years old, this brother got a bright future ahead of himself, and we appreciate you, Whoa. I see it's getting dark over here, bro. I'm not about to be the one to come here and get caught lacking, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate this talk, and thank you for watching. To everybody who's managed to stay here thus far, we have my man Christian in the building, and thank you for being one of our Mount Rushmore stories here at Fortune's Funding. Man, we're signing out. Sir Hans Felix, until next time, peace, love, and blessings, bro. Thank you so much, man, for being here. I'll see you back at the lab on the Discord. All right, bro?
All right. Thank you. Much love.
Yes, sir.